Alright, it's me here. We're gonna go ride this CL700 Sport. Alright, it's a CLX, but this is a sporty one. It's got like clip-on handlebars, so it's kind of like a cafe racer type thing. Alright, it's got dual disc brakes in the front, Brembo calipers. Pretty awesome. Stainless steel braided lines. Good stuff. Got this stubby little muffler here. Little hugger fender. Yeah, it's not much of a fender actually. It's kind of cool looking though. I guess an MT-07 would be comparable to this, is my guess. Is this like this is a twin. The brake lever is so squishy. I don't know why it's like that. It's got a lot of squish to it, even though they should be pretty stiff. Let's go warm it up. Alright, she's all fueled up and ready to go, guys. So this is the CFMoto 700 CLX. They have two versions of this. They have the Classic and the Sport. The one I'm riding right now is a Sport. It's got clip-on handlebars, basically. It's clip-on handlebars versus like this guy can't seem to go. And the handlebars get really close to the thing. Alright, here we go, guys. 700cc parallel twin. Lots of go juice. It's got a nice throaty exhaust, I can already tell, and I'm getting kind of cold. So let's get going. I like it. It's like you got a lot of meat between your legs, type of thing. Yeah, it's nice. It's got a nice little kind of minimalist gauge cluster. It's this tiny little, it's unlike the other bikes, CFMoto bikes that I've ridden, this one doesn't have like a full digital display. It's like just like a kind of basic LCD looking thing. I think they wanted to keep it simple for this bike. Alright. And so you've got it's a circular type thing. It reminds me of the XSR. Yeah, the XSR 700 or 900 or whatever, the Yamaha one. That's what it reminds me of. It's got a 8000 red line. This is a lot of, feels like a lot of fun to ride, man. It's that naked bike feeling where you're kind of Superman. There's like nothing in front of you. I can't even see the front wheel, man. Woo! This hill is hella steep, dude, and it's climbing it no problem. It has a good amount of power, so I'll say. Not a lot of torque at 3,000 RPM like the Adventura that I rode. It kind of likes to be at a higher RPM. Wow, we're going a lot faster than before. Yeah, man. I'm not really sure how much horsepower this thing has, 700. So the Adventura had like 50. I'd imagine this has like 60 or 70 horses. Somewhere around there. I will put the specs at the beginning of the video, guys. I'm just going to ride it and give you my honest riding impressions of it. Alright? It's probably not the most comfy bike to ride because of the clip-ons, but it's not too bad. You're kind of riding a little bit forward a little bit. Alright. Can you get down on the tank? Yeah, you can get down on the tank. It's kind of hard though. It's a bumpy ride. Out of all the bikes that I've ridden, this one probably has the stiffest suspension. Boy, does it get going, man. Did you hear it just, when I got on the throttle, it just had this growl, you know? Pretty cool. So it's got 6 speeds. Yep, 6 gears. These are the Yamaha demo riders. We hit 70 with the flick of a wrist. Not bad. It's got some get up and go. Yeah, I'd say it's about as zippy as like MT-07 or something. Man, it sounds mean, dude. The sound of the intake, it just growls at you, you know? So thus far, this is the fastest demo ride that I've done today. And I'm having a good time. It's a little bumpy, man, I'm not gonna lie. The suspension is like very stiff. Probably not overly stiff, but yeah, you'll feel it. You'll feel a lot of the bumps on the road. Woo, it's getting chilly. Yeah, it really likes to be like at 4,000 RPM and up. That's when it's most playful, is what I'm going to say. And it is pretty sweet going through the gears. And you know what? It's not too bad. It's not super aggressive like a sport bike, you know. But yeah, it is a little bit forward leaning. If you can't do the clip-ons, I think you could get the classic one. All right, the classic one is like taller handlebars. So there's that option. You might be able to convert this to handlebars if you don't like it, you know. But the clip-ons are not bad. I like it. Oh, it feels sweet to lean it in the corner, man. Alright, slow down. The brakes are kind of weird, like the lever is really squishy. But the brakes are actually very good on this bike. It's the engine is very responsive too. This is a nice engine. Out of all these, this seems to be the most uh-oh, there they go. I guess we gotta catch up now. Man, the shifting is so nice on this. It goes in the gear nicely. Alright, hopefully this Ram ProMaster gets out of our way and we can play catch up with the group. We're in gear 6 right now, 60 miles an hour, doing about 4,000 RPM. Not very vibey at all. I like this. Out of all the bikes that I've ridden, I think this engine is the nicest, man. It's got a lot of torque still, you know, a 700 cc growing. The exhaust is nice too. It sounds nice. It's not too loud, you know. It's not too quiet. See where everybody's going. I kind of don't like the, oh yeah, there's the eco mode and sport mode, by the way, guys. Okay, we're in eco mode now. Let's try that out. Alright, we're gonna do some lane splitting here. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like this bike, man. This bike is fun to ride. Woo! I got up to 9,000 RPM there. Yeah, it's so nice to change the gears in this. The gearbox is really nice on this, guys. I know, it just feels like it has like a satisfying kind of goes into the next gear type of thing, you know? So we're in the eco mode now. The sport mode, yeah, it's pretty sharp and, you know, lots of power. It's not really herky-jerky, so it's pretty low to the ground. I can get my heels on the ground. Yeah, and it's fully fueled up right now, and it doesn't feel too bad. Bike's nice and low to the ground. Yeah, and you can lean down on the tank if you wanted to, but it doesn't seem that comfortable. Yeah, it's got the Brembo stuff, man. It's got a Brembo radial master cylinder, everything. It's very nice. I'm impressed. I think out of all the bikes I've ridden today, I think this one it talks to me the most. Okay, that's the eco mode. Let's put it back in the sport mode. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, sport mode, guys. That's the one that you want. Oh, look at that. Yes. Man, it's totally different. Like, it's loud. It's loud and angry and stuff. And in sport mode, I like it, man. Yeah, the sport mode, definitely, man. Let's put it back in eco. Yeah, the eco is like, it's kind of tame. It's like there's like an electronic, like some kind of like valve that opens up and it gets louder. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna make this. Woo! That was fun, man. It handles pretty good. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it doesn't have like a boatload of torque. But it goes. It feels very similar to MT-07. I feel that's what they were going for with this bike. It feels just like MT-07. So if I was to buy, I think this bike is around 5,000-6,000 around that much. So if you were in the market for something like an MT-07, this would fit the bill, guys. Or XSR 700. I'm saying that because the Yamaha booth is right next to these guys. So those are the only bikes I can remember. That SV650, I suppose. And it's nice. It looks sweet, man. It looks like a cafe racer. Not a whole lot of torque. Yeah, you gotta keep it up. Oh, you gotta keep it over 3,000 if you want it to accelerate. But it'll cruise. It just won't accelerate. The throttle's nice and easy to twist too. I like that. It's a little jerky. Yeah, it's a little jerky on takeoff. That's what I want to say. But if we put it in eco mode, yeah. So if you don't like that jerkiness, you can put it in eco mode. I would say around town, if you're just putting around at lower speeds, just put it in eco mode. Then when you want to, and then you know, if you're going to go on the freeway or you just want to go faster, sport mode. Dude, you can totally, it's like a totally different bike in sport mode. It's freaking dope, dude. Alright, yeah, man. Dude, this is like is hella fun. I like this bike. Would HadesOmega buy one of these bikes? Hell yeah, I would buy one of these. It seems like a lot of fun. And it's not too aggressive a riding stance, you know. I feel you could probably ride like this for a while, you know. It is naked, so there's no wind protection, unfortunately. But for the most, you know, it's not too noisy, I guess. But it is kind of windy right now. Oh yeah. It has cruise control also, guys. This is the only bike that I've ridden that has cruise control. I don't know how to. Oh, there it is. It's working. Cruise control. Look at that. Okay. And hand's not on the throttle. There's no way that it indicates that you're in cruise control though. And then you can accelerate, and then I guess it'll go back. Oh, we should probably slow down. Brakes are really good. Let's see. Yeah, the brakes are hella good on this, man. Okay, so here, since we're kind of stuck in traffic here, here's what the gauge cluster is like, guys. It's this round circular thing. It reminds me of the XSR 900. Pretty easy to see. It's not super sunny right now, though. You've got a tachometer that sweeps from like 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock position. Oh, this kind of sucks riding this thing in traffic, though. I wish I had an electric bike now. Yeah, and it has an 8,000 red line. At the 3 o'clock position is your speedometer, and at the 1 o'clock is a gear indicator. All right, so like we're in first gear right now. But yeah, this shows you guys how it is riding it slow. Now, after this ride, at this point of the ride, my wrists are starting to feel it now, guys. Yeah. It's fun. I like the ergonomics of the bike, you know. Feels good between your legs. It does have cruise control too. That's nice. So, I think if you wanted to do more, you know, touring, you could probably do it on this bike, but you probably want to get the one with the upright handlebars. Like, see the one that guy is riding right there in front of us on the right with the black top? That's the one with the upright handlebars, all right? So that's probably the one that you want to, you know, if you're going to want to do longer distance rides, that's probably the one that you want to ride with. And if you get a windscreen, oh, it'll be sweet, dude. Throw some saddlebags on this. Unfortunately, look at how small the tail is on that bike, you know? There's not much in the back, man. It's like almost like a bobber, you know? Type of thing. Oh my god. Yeah, this bike is kind of not fun to ride in traffic, man. I'm just slipping the clutch. Oh, stop too much. And the brakes are really good, man. They're really grabby. Yeah, the clutch is a little hard to pull on this too. It's kind of hurting, and it's really grabby too. I have to really have to modulate it, man. Oh my god, I know. Once we stop, we have to go again. I hope we're almost there. I think we got one more. Exit. Anyway, HadesOmega is just going to speed up the video, guys. All right. So enjoy HadesOmega sifting through traffic.
So it's got bar end mirrors, and they work pretty good. Okay, bar end mirrors. There's an eco mode, sport mode. It's got cruise control. It's kind of crazy, man. I don't think the MT-07 has cruise control, man. So that's what this has over the MT-07, guys. It has cruise control. I don't know. I haven't ridden the MT-07 in a while. Maybe they added cruise control to it. I'm not sure. Yeah, so that means this has some kind of electronic throttle. Is what I'm thinking. I'm pretty impressed with the engine, man. It's nice. When you go from eco mode and sport mode, it totally changes the way it rides, you know. The buttons are kind of cheap looking, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, buttons are kind of cheap looking, particularly the ones for the cruise control and the mode switch and the signal light. All right, yeah, they all feel kind of chinky, man. Chintzy. It balances pretty nicely. It plays the slow game pretty well. I'm sorry, clutch. Sorry. I'm having to slip the shit out of you. The brakes are so touchy, man. Yeah, so the brakes are really good.
The engine is really good. HadesOmega likes this bike. HadesOmega would buy one of these. If I was looking for a bike like this, yeah. I really like it. I'm legit impressed with it. And it looks sweet. Sweet looking bike. It's got some like kind of fake looking carbon fiber stuff on it. Yeah, I have to say, so I rode the CFMoto 450 SS and the 650 Adventura, and I think out of all three of those bikes, I think I like this one the best. Yeah, it's more comfy to ride than the sport bike, and I mean the adventure bike is more comfortable than this. But man, the engine is nice on this bike. I like it, man. Like I said, it's not the most powerful engine in the world, but yeah, dude, it goes. It reminds me of the MT-07 a lot. You know what I liked about the engine on the MT-07? I like what this. I feel this one has a little more get up and go than the MT-07. Yeah, so if I think if you were in a market for MT-07, something like an MT-07, like a naked sport bike, a small or mid-size, I would say mid-size naked sport bike, then you should take a look at this, guys, man. This is nice. I like it, dude. It's got Brembo brakes and everything. Brakes are very good. Engine is very good. I'm not really sure where they got the engine from. They were saying that they use the same engines that KTM uses. Like this Ibex here is a KTM motor, is what they're saying. So it's pretty cool. Oh, that one has like a flat tracker tires. This one has like a sport bike tires. So see that the classic one over there? That one has like a flat tracker tires. So maybe that one is more like a kind of flat tracker type of bike. I kind of want to ride it. I was like, hey man, you want to switch? Let's switch real quick. What about pushing it? Pushing it is kind of hard. Don't push it. Don't push it up a hill. That's what he's trying to do. We're on a hill right now, so. Oh man, I hate to say it. I hate to say it, dude. The brakes are like they're kind of too good. They're too good when you're going this slow. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, dude. The brakes are like really touchy when you're going slow. These are go fast brakes, man. Go fast. Go fast and slow fast. Right? Alright guys, so I think I'm just gonna call that the end of the demo ride, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, yeah, we still got to go back up the hill, and we might get to rip it on the corner, so I will get that on video, but no more of this stuff. Alright, let's go. Hallelujah, Laguna Seca and a quarter mile. I don't want to ride in this freaking traffic anymore, man. I have to say, I've never heard of CFMoto until like recently, guys, and they really impressed me. All right, coming from like it's something fresh and different. It's big, all right, and I would put it up there with the Japanese brands, man. Everything that I've seen so far is pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm really impressed with CFMoto. It's just kind of this company that just poof came out of nowhere, you know. I've heard some stuff about them in ADV Rider, and yeah, they sell. They're selling aggressively priced motorcycles. All right, or competitively priced motorcycles. Oh, we're going. And we made it back to Laguna Seca. Woo! Hallelujah! Alright, and the last part is this nice twisty hill climb. Don't touch that white line! It's slippery, man. I touched it last time. It's so easy to touch, so. Yeah, dude, it's fun. Oh, it's got a lot of power and grunt. Dude, I like the way this thing sounds and the way it goes. Listen to that.